Set sail again. Oh, from the side! Spectacular! The Fosby flop over the top.
The first half of my playing season, I guess, the first few weeks was probably not where I would have liked it to be. My form was a bit down, but in saying that, I think the few weeks before I did hurt my quad, I think I was starting to get a bit of form back and starting to play a bit more of the football that I would have liked to, and unfortunately that was the end of it in round 9, so yeah. Looking forward to next year.
In with Reid coming back towards the ball, and that's a good start.
And it takes the mark, as you said.
It was pretty annoying. I mean, you can always be in a worse position. I mean, I don't need to look, across the physio room to Alex Johnson, who's out for the season. So, it can be worse. But it's definitely frustrating being able to get back to play and then lasting 5 minutes, and then trying to get back to do a full training session, not even being able to get through that was. I guess it's annoying. It's very frustrating, but. I guess I knew a few weeks ago that the season was done, so it's been a little bit more relaxing in that. But it probably hit me a bit on the weekend, watching the boys and not being able to do anything to help them try and get over the line.
Does your rehab roll into the off-season at all?
It does, and luckily I can actually have a proper off-season and not have to come back too early. I think I can come back at the normal time with all the other guys, but I think there'll be a bit more running work when I do get back, as opposed to skill work. So. It's just a bit more of a rest and try and get it right.
Comes out of nowhere. Camouflage down there. He's got a couple tonight. This time he lays it off into the path.
I think my fitness this year, I think that's one thing I noticed was starting to help me when I was playing some okay football, was I was able to move up and down the ground a bit more, and definitely having Kurt Tippett there next year, I'll have to be able to work up the ground a bit and be able to roam around a bit more and try and win the ball that way, rather than just being plonked one out with the big key defenders, which is probably more Tippo's go than mine.
Well, it has to Jack, hammers it back, the pressure builds. His Reid again. Merrick was there to come across, but he's taken.
Jed Lamb had a really good year, I think. He was always going to. I think last year he was a good chance, but he faced injuries in the year before as well. So I think Lammy's one who really impressed me, and it was great to see him. And there's a lot of the younger guys that did really well. Harry Cunningham the last few weeks has been really good. Shane Biggs. Tommy Mitchell, just unfortunate with his injury, but he had a great year as well.
And a few weeks off now, what are your plans?
Heading to Bali in a few weeks with a few teammates, and then spending another week or so over there with my girlfriend, which will be relaxing.